Now, believe the best before you believe the worst. I want to talk about this real quick. I've got a client I'm working with right now, okay?
Right.
He knows in his heart, he feels like it, that somebody's stealing his clients. He feels it. I smell hate in the air, cheating, betrayal. He smells it. How does that apply to him? Believe the best before you believe the worst.
Well, when you believe the worst, you literally pull yourself out of an energetic, creative state into a victimized, reactive state, and you cannot solve any problems from a victimized, reactive state. So when you believe the best, even if you know somebody's just totally betrayed you,
yeah.
And it's not that you're living in la la land. I'm not asking you to do that. You're gonna flush me down the toilet along with this idea if that were true. You're talking about managing your own state, managing your own thought process, and believing the worst. I was just talking to a client a few days ago. They had heard from another staff some negative things about this staff. They're ready to fire them. We get on our weekly call, and they're just fuming, just foaming at the mouth, just ready to just crucify this person. And I asked them a few questions and realized they're just reacting to this other employee. I had just spent some time with that other employee, and I wanted to build the whole business around what this guy could do. It was absolutely amazing. When I began to tell them the process of what I talked to this guy about, they're like, man, I love this guy. It's kind of like Jekyll and Hyde here going on with his personality. So when you believe the best, you enable yourself to solve problems, and many times when you come against somebody in an accusatory way, sometimes you dent or damage that relationship where it never comes back quite to, and your growth and your prosperity is based on your ability to manage relationships.
I want to make sure we're getting this here.
Yeah.
If you're watching this and you have any kind of business at all, or any kind of any type of entrepreneurial dreams, you're going to have to go from me, which is this, me. I used to be a DJ, to we, which became a bunch of DJs, and then from we to all of us. A big team. And if you can't do some of these things, then you get limited. And I know it's hard. I know if you're watching this, I know you're going to feel like, man, I know what he's saying, but you don't understand how many times I've been screwed. I know, and so if you start to see patterns over time.
Right.
If you've ever had an employee break the non-compete contract or steal something, or so you start to believe the worst if you're not diligent about forcing yourself to believe the best. Right. 12.12. Chaotic systems produce poverty. Excellent, closely managed systems produce abundance.
Right. Okay, so, you and I have coached dozens and dozens of companies, and one of the first things we do is we assess where the business is at, Clay. And so we'll see what systems are in play, and there's systems all over. I've never set up systems. There are systems in play. They're de facto, which are very chaotic, and they're actually producing scarcity, producing poverty.
I'm going to say 95 out of 100 clients that we'll work with have no systems. They say the word system because it's a fun word to say. I have systems, I got a system, you got a system. No. A system is you have a checklist of items that need to be done, and there's an accountability system in place.
And there's an order of doing those things?
Yeah,
right.
I'll walk in, I'll tell you, I work with a lot of clients that they don't have an agenda for any meetings. Everyone comes to the staff meetings, nothing's written down, and I'm just going to role play one of these meetings real quick. Tim, how you doing?
Well, doing good, Clay.
Hey, this week.
Good to be in this meeting.
Hey, did you get the stuff done? The stuff this weekend.
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
I'll email you. Did you talk to him about the other things?
Well, I really meant to. I really wanted to, but I didn't get to it yet.
And this is how the meeting goes. And it's like 45 minutes of this, and then they leave, and they're like, I don't know why it's not growing. You'll see a front desk nurse who her job every single day, she has a set task, and the task doesn't get done. And there's no accountability, there's nothing written down. And I'm telling you, if you have a system, I'm talking about writing it down,
right,
following up in an orderly process. We need to do those things.